Paramount Pictures hosted a small event in Sri Lanka, of all places, at the Lanka Comic Con. And most of the stuff that was on display wasn't anything really new. They were showing some Studio Series stuff. They had a lot of displays hyping up the Bumblebee movie coming up. They had a lot of old dead stock that was on sale at 50% off from the 2007 movie all the way up to Hunt for the Decepticon even.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so it was a very weird small event. But the one thing to take away from this was they were showing a lot of images of upcoming merchandise in relation to the Bumblebee movie, and most of it was stuff we already knew. But the one thing that they showed was some stock images of the Tiny Turbo Changers Series 4. Now, we saw the Series 4 Tiny Turbo Changers in a display at San Diego Comic-Con, but they weren't all present, and we didn't really get a good look at them. The people who took photos of it weren't really paying attention to it, so they kind of were just kind of glossed over it. And me, I collect Tiny Turbo Changers, so that's why I pay attention to that. So now we finally have a really good stock photo of everyone here. But nobody is named in these images, and so I took the time to actually individually go through which one of these characters are. So I'm going to post the image, obviously in the Facebook, not the Facebook, the YouTube video.
Yeah, YouTube.
So essentially, here's how it is. So the blue, blackout looking character. It's the blackout mold from Tiny Turbo Changers, but they've actually repainted it blue, and it's called Chopper Mode Dropkick. So the character of Dropkick, which is one of the villain Decepticons in the Bumblebee movie, which we've already confirmed is a triple changer, it seems that he has a chopper mode, apparently. So they pretty much just repainted the blackout toy and called it Chopper Mode Dropkick. The other blue Decepticon next to it, again, it's a repaint of, I want to say it's the Hot Rod mold, or Cogman, excuse me. And this one's called Car Mode Dropkick. So they're just at this point, this whole wave so far has really been a lot of repaints of previously existing molds and calling them the new characters, which is something that the movie toys have done in the past. Whenever they did cheaper price point stuff, they'd be like, okay, let's take this Transformers Prime toy and call it Movie Grimlock, because we don't want to have to re-engineer a brand new Legend scale Movie Grimlock. Even though it clearly wasn't Movie Grimlock, it was just one of the Terracons from Transformers Prime. Anyway, same thing here. We have the Optimus Prime done in a G1 kind of color scheme. It's just Optimus Prime. Dragonstorm is this black with the red on the arm. Autobot. Dragonstorm here, what's unique about this one is the only way you were able to get that mold before was it was a Target 3-pack that came out.
Jeez.
And it was a Target exclusive 3-pack. It was a very limited run. It came with this X-ray vision weapons and stuff. It was very interesting. And so that was the only way you were able to get that mold.
You had to commit.
Yeah, and so as a result, now you could get and it looks nicer than the Target one. So now you could get Dragonstorm proper. We have a Volkswagen Bumblebee in yellow here. This purple one here, this is actually Soundwave. I don't know why they did it in purple, because, I would have thought Shockwave would have been more of the purple. But so this is the Soundwave mold, but done in purple. This gray and with the red on the chest is Autobot Ratchet. I don't know what they're really going for here, but okay, maybe it's when he died, when he got killed by Lockdown. The red one here, this is Car Mode Shatter.
They're not doing what Ratchet's colors are normally supposed to be?
There already is one, so it's more just like, because they're just milking the molds pretty much.
Okay.
There's some new molds here, but
I'm just looking at that's like G1 colored Ratchet or
Oh, that's true.
That's what I was thinking about.
You know what? If that red on the chest was on the head, I'd agree with you more, because then it'd be more like the Marvel comic book colors.
Because I'm trying to remember if Ratchet's chest has a red outline, and then
no, it doesn't.
And then Ironhide has the white out, but no, I don't think so.
No, they don't. But you know what? Maybe that's what they were trying to go with.
Or maybe any other incarnation of him. I'm not like animated Prime.
You know what? Again, the red on the if there was red on the head, that would have leaned me more towards it, but that's not the case. But yeah, maybe you might be right there.
That's what I'm kind of thinking of when you said that was Ratchet. I was like, oh yeah, okay.
So
I
the
just thought
the red car is car mode Shatter, again the other Decepticon female, but this is again it's just a repaint of a previously existing mold from the Tiny Turbo Changers. I forget which one this one. I want to say this is Lockdown. This one. Then we have Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. This is a brand new mold. So yay, hey, brand new mold. Scorn, also a brand new mold based off of the Age of Extinction toy. It's the more reddish, orangish kind of dino character. We have a Grimlock that's done in a very bizarre color scheme, in like a white and kind of baby blue. I don't know what's going on here, but that's
like a teal. It's kind of like a teal, but what's interesting about that white is that it looks like it could be glow in the dark. It could be translucent.
Yeah. If anyone knows what's going on with this Grimlock, please let me know, because I was actually racking my brain with this one going like, is this like a crazy homage to the teal-colored G2 Grimlock? But then wouldn't that make it all teal? You know, like it's just...
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Transmutate.
Oh, it's true, yeah, a little bit.
But
yeah, I can see that.
I don't know why you... I mean... Cool, Transmutate, but what?
Yeah, it's true.
With Grimlock?
Well, that's just it. Like, it's just me trying to really figure out what they're trying to do, and it's officially called Grimlock this release. So
yeah, exactly.
And then the last one here is Swoop again, a brand new mold, the bluish, grayish kind of bird here, and so yeah, hey, another Dinobot, brand new mold. So there's a few new molds here, a few old molds that are renamed into other characters to correspond to the Bumblebee movie. In this wave, it looks like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 new molds. You got the Volkswagen, the Megatron, the 2 Dinobots are new, and the Dragonstorm. Technically, I mean, he was only available in an exclusive 3-pack in Target. So this time around, you'll be able to get him in retail, especially if you're a Canadian or if you're someone who lived overseas where Target isn't a thing.
Yeah.
This will be your opportunity to get that design. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna definitely pick this stuff up when it comes up. They're cheap, they're easy to get, they're identified right on the baggies, so you don't have to feel them up like Lego bags. So
really just need to know the codes, or
just need to know the code. It's always like A to N or A to I, and they're very easy to ID. And they also have a little peekaboo hole, which is like there's a little hole where you could even see the color.
Okay.
So
they give you a chance. They give you a bunch of chances.
So yeah, so on top of this, like a lot of them, with the exception of like 2 or 3 characters, they all have their one color that they are. Like the Bumblebee is the yellow guy here,
Right, obviously.
So when you're looking through that little bag, if you see it and you're like, oh, it's a millimeter of clear plastic that sees into the bag, and you go, oh, it's the yellow guy. It's pretty obvious who it is. So yeah, these I dig a lot. Definitely looking forward to them. I'll try to post some images if I find better ones, better images of the alt modes. That way we could really know what's going on here in the alt modes.